What's up guys, Shannon here from Fugatech 3D Printing, and today we're checking out the December Mondo Box. Welcome back guys. So here I have the December Mondo Box, and they've been sending this to me for the past couple months. They like the way I do my videos and they like to show off their products. So here I am doing that. They've sent this to me free of charge for the purpose of this review. And I'll make anything off of this. There's no commission links, anything like that. There's a discount down below, or they have some promos going on right now as well. But we'll talk about that at the end. So let's talk about this. I will say the box is a little different this time, as there's no airbrushed logo on it this time. A little different. It could be just because it's mine. But this is going to be set up as if you were a first-time subscriber and you're just signing up. This is what you're going to be getting. And the very first thing you're going to notice on top is a laser cut spool. I've shown this off on previous months. They've actually been sending them to me so that way I can get multiple prints done at once. All you need is a little bit of super glue with this and you're off to the races. I think it's all exactly the same as the previous ones. They're under there. We'll get them later. But either way, I'll go ahead and put this together, and I will definitely be using this because now I have 3 of them to get all these samples printed. Another new thing they've been doing is they have this little Christmas ornament. So this did come in the November box as well. So you can just kind of peel off the paper backing on this, and then you have a little, one of their logos for a little Christmas ornament, which is pretty cool. Now let's see what we got. So they give you a little card in here, kind of just tells you what they have. There's a Gizmo Dorks glitter PLA in here. And there's 2 translucent PLAs, bring the fun to the holidays. So again, I know it's a little bit after December, but it's still filament you can check out. And they did have a coupon code for December, but sadly we're past that, so I don't think that'll work anymore. But if there is a coupon code, I'll be sure to put it in the video description. So here we go. Let's go with the first one. So we have a clear PLA from US Monofilaments. And this is their high heat PLA, which I have used before in white and in clear from US Monofilaments, so I'm expecting this to print out great. They do have a sticker inside the bag now, and the maker coin, they do a little 3D PG maker coin that used to come just loose in the box, but now it is here inside of the bag with it. So that's not too bad. I guess it makes it easier. They are growing quite a bit, so it makes it easier just to put that in here and just grab the bags and put them in. So there's that one. FoxSmart Red Translucent PLA. I have not had any FoxSmart filament for a very long time, so this will be interesting here. This is a basic translucent PLA. Print speed 50 to 100 milliliters a second, 190 to 220 standard. Bed temp, non-heated, or 70°C. They say it's not abrasive, and they give you a little URL where to go ahead and print it at. But it's a very, very clear red, so it'll be very interesting to print with that one. Okay, here is the Gizmo Dorks Blue Glitter PLA. And yeah, so usually a lot of the glitter filaments I didn't know are clear, and it's just the amount of glitter in there that really gives it that color, which I thought was pretty interesting for some of these filaments. So this one has a physical speckles dispersed throughout the filament, giving the printed objects a distinct look. Will have more of a glossy look and feel as well, can be printed at higher speeds. It's good to know. So it's print speed again, 50 to 100°C, extruder 190 to 220, basic PLA settings, bed 0 to 70, obviously non-abrasive. A lot of people do wonder about if this glitter-filled filament is abrasive at all. It absolutely is not, so no worries there. I've had mixed results from Gizmo Dorks in the past. Hopefully this turns out good because I hadn't had a blue speckled filament before, so that'd be fun. All right, here we have a Ziro translucent green PLA, and again, super green, very clear. So this is a tea green, is a high gloss PLA that produces rich color with a translucent glossy shine when light is cast upon it. Great printing in vase mode. All the translucent filaments are great in vase mode, pretty much no matter what it is. As long as it prints well, it's gonna look good. It's PLA, 50 to 100 milliliters a second, 190 to 220 on the nozzle, 0 to 70 on the bed, and obviously non-abrasive. And again, links there to where you can see their stuff. And oh, one of my favorite filaments, we have Zyltech Silver PLA, which I actually have a box, actually 2 boxes sitting there because I love printing with Zyltech filament, and their gray looks just, this silver just looks great. You can print a lot of things. I'm going to do a lot of weapons with it, actually, some props. So it's an eco-friendly, biodegradable thermoplastic, easy to print. Use prints with fine detail and strength is not critical, because PLA can be rather brittle, actually. So the print speed, they say 20 to 100. You can print this at the higher speeds, 50, 60, 70, no problems whatsoever there. Extrude temp 180 to 220. Bed 40 to 90 C, a little hot, not abrasive. So I usually like 60 C works really good on glass or any of the type of surfaces that I have on multiple printers. 60 C is pretty much the go-to for PLA. And so this will be really fun to print one of my maker coins in, because I've printed with that filament, just not a maker coin. So it'll be fun to have that. And that's the 5 filaments. So one last thing, if you're not familiar with the Mondo Box, their shtick is that they give you more filament. So you're actually getting the 20 meters versus 16 meters that you would get in like MakerBox. So they're kind of competing with that way. You're getting 5 filaments versus like the 4 filaments if you get like the basic one. You are paying more though for these 5 filaments. You are getting more. These are all happen to be PLAs for the Christmas box. I'm hoping they're going to get some more exotics. They have had a wood PLA, which turned out great in November's month, but I will hope to see more exotics come out of Mondo Box as their company grows. But I understand when you're small, buying those exotic materials is pretty tough. Printed solid runs, MakerBox, they can afford to get those really expensive filaments in bulk, spend thousands on those, because they have hundreds of boxes, if not over thousands of boxes that go out per month. So they can have the latitude to do something like that. So, all right, I'm gonna get these printed and we'll be right back to see the results. All right, welcome back, guys. So the prints are done and things might look a little bit different because when I started this video, I did it a little while back and I took kind of a break from YouTube and creating videos, things like that. But now I'm back and I actually have all the prints already done. So now I just wanna kind of dive in and take a look at them. I can say that they all printed pretty much perfectly. I printed these on 3 different machines, my Prusa i3 Mark III Original, my Anycubic i3 Mega, and my Hypercube build. The Hypercube build, a lot of people have been asking about that. Prints great. I need to do the next part on that, but we'll get to that in another video. Now let's take a look at the prints. So first, let's take clear at the Zyltech Silver PLA. This turned out great. It's got a nice shine to it, really consistent layers. Support came off pretty well. I did actually print this after the Gizmo Dorks, so a little bit was left over on that. Sadly, I kind of forgot to fully purge that, but it was just a little bit in the bottom. But again, supports came off pretty easily. I think it just looks like a really, really nice print. Now here is the Ziro Translucent Green PLA, and you kind of see a little bit of infill in there. This is only 3 tops and 3 bottom. So you can definitely see the infill in through there. And it's gonna be kind of hard to show on this more translucent filament, but the support was very easy to get out. You can see there's just a little bit of like shine there just because it's a little bit different from the rest of the print. But yeah, this came off great. This was off the Hypercube with the Ultra Base, so it got a nice real shiny bottom to it. The walls, everything is super duper consistent in it. So I really like how this one looks. And it's a really cool color too. Now here's the Gizmo Dorks Blue Glitter PLA. And I was a little worried about Gizmo Dorks because I've had them send me a roll before, which was pretty crummy. And I've tried some samples before that were okay. This actually printed out really, really well. Just a beautiful print off of my Prusa i3 Mark III. I mean, the support, you can see a little bit of the white there. That's where the filament was connected to the support, where the model was connected to the support. You just hit that with a little bit of flame and that just goes right away. But yeah, I mean, no stringing, great first layers, great layers all around. I mean, the Mark III does a great job with decent filament. Yeah, so I was really happy with this, and it has a very cool shine to it. Because it's kind of that translucent with the blue flake in there, it almost looks a little gray, but it's a little more blue than it is in the camera, but the camera does make it a little more gray looking. All right, the US Monofilaments Clear PLA, this is their high heat variant. So I've actually done a full roll of this and it printed great. And this, again, no issues whatsoever. This was also printed on my Anycubic i3 Mega. And yeah, the supports came off just really nicely. I mean, it just it's a really good print. The filament is super duper consistent, and that way you don't get any little bumps anywhere in the extrusions on the walls. You can definitely see on the walls when you have a filament that doesn't have consistency. But yeah, this just turned out really, really nice. And lastly, as a company that I haven't heard from in quite a while, and it's FoxSmart with their translucent red PLA. I actually did like a sample pack for them a long time ago, one of my first videos, I think. And so I'm glad to see that they're still around. And this printed out, again, just great. All the same settings, all the same G-code on all the printers. This was printed on the Prusa i3 Mark III. Ended up using a little bit of glue stick on this one just because for some reason it wouldn't stick perfectly. So a little bit of glue stick was on there. Apparently there's a little bit of black on that build plate as well. But there's also just a tiny little bit of stringing right here in the middle. I would just call that probably a little bit too hot, but it has a really nice shine to it. Walls are great, first layer is great, and again, support came right off. And all of them had the real nice round cogs so that you know that it was really good on the cooling and they cooled real fast. Okay, so that's the December 2018 Mondo box. I had a couple filaments that I'd never seen before and a few that I have seen before, so it was a good mix. Sometimes I actually get boxes that I've never even seen before, or filaments in the box that I've never seen before. I think that was the November box. I didn't have a single one of those ever tested by me before until I got that. So that was really fun. If you guys want to check out the Mondo box, I'll put a link for them down below. It's not a affiliate link, anything like that, but if you do sign up, you get some extra filament in there, and if you're your first box, you're going to get some of the spools, which they've sent me a few now, so it makes it really easy for me to do my prints. That all fell. But you guys get a nice little laser cut spool. Again, I really do like these, and I like that they include it with your first box and as a free thing, but I think they said they're gonna start selling these as well if you wanna buy extra ones for like stupid cheap. So it might be worthwhile, or you can just print your own. I have lots of different ones up here on the shelf as you can see. So you can use pretty much anything, but these ones are meant exactly for these size spools. They're spooled perfectly to fit on this. So if you guys enjoyed the video, if you did, hit that like button. If you didn't, thumbs down. Talk in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think about this Mondo Box series. Again, this was sent to me by Mondo Box just to do the video. I don't make anything off the videos except what you guys view and watch the ads. And speaking of helping out, what you guys can do is become a patron. Do me $1 more. Get access to my Patreon feed and the after show I do after almost all of my new videos. I appreciate you guys doing that. Other ways you can help out, there's affiliate links down below. There's one-time donation links. And again, just watching videos, letting the ads play. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, happy printing.